Chiang Mai, Thailand was definitely my favorite city I got to visit in 2023. I went to Asia with my dad because it's been on his travel list. We got to go to Bangkok and Chiang Mai as well as Singapore. We were waiting for a table for lunch one day and I was taking some pictures. This motor scooter was passing by and I took a few shots. I got very lucky with the leaf placement on this one. This photo was taken on the beach right outside of an Airbnb. I was there on a family trip. The beach was closed because the waves were so rough it even closed down a surfing competition. So I decided to take a walk down there to check it out and take some pictures. This photo was taken at the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music. They're a music school located in Park Slope, Brooklyn. The two biggest events they do are an indoor house party, which is located in an old brownstone, and they also do open stages, which is located throughout the neighborhood. This shot is from the Norwegian Escape on the Atlantic Ocean. I took a cruise from New York City to Bermuda. I was interested in all the kitschy stuff on the cruise ship. I took a lot of detailed shots and close-ups. This was one of my favorites from the trip. This is Holy Cross Cemetery, located in East Flatbush, Brooklyn. It's one of my favorite spots in Brooklyn just to walk around and look at the scenery. It is located within walking distance of my girlfriend's apartment, so I could always just peek out the window and see if the light is right. This photo was taken in Park Slope, Brooklyn, at Brooklyn Conservatory of Music's Open Stages. This is a free concert that happens every May, and it consists of a bunch of different performers spread out throughout the neighborhood. I like working for the Brooklyn Conservatory of Music because I feel like I have to alter my style the least to accommodate the pictures that they want. Here's another shot from the Norwegian Escape on the New York to Bermuda cruise. I spent a lot of time and got a lot more enjoyment out of photographing the ocean than I was expecting to. This photo was taken in Toledo, Spain. I was there in July with my dad and uncle. We were walking around, exploring the city, and it was very hot out. My dad and my uncle asked if we could stop and take a little break, get a little shade. So while they were sitting on a bench, I walked around the square and took some photos. In January, I got to go to Ireland. This is from Echo Island, which was from my favorite stop on the trip. Even though going to Ireland in the winter isn't on most people's wish list, I really liked being there. It was very empty and the light was very different than it is in the summer. Shorter days and the sun is always much lower. This is the Four Posts. It was built in 1556. It's a popular tourist site on the edge of town in Avila, Spain. My uncle was really excited to take us there as we were driving out. It was filled with tourists and everyone was trying to get an empty shot, but I decided to get this shot with people taking cell phone pics instead because I thought it was a lot more interesting.